Welcome back to On the Radar, man. And I got my guy, my favorite color, calling in all the way from Cali. What up, bro?
I'm cool, man. Chilling, bro. Trying to stay, healthy and shit.
Yo, it's one of the coolest things that, like, when you came across my email, I was like, this guy's name is so different because, like, when I read the headline of the email, I wasn't sure what they were asking me, and then they're like, no, this is the artist's name, and I was like, oh, this is really dope. One of the things that I found, like, over time I was listening to your music and whatnot, I really like I got the sense of like your whole vibe. But I wanted to ask you why you chose like the name My Favorite Color, because I feel like it's so different and so unique and not like a lot of like the other artist names out here.
Yeah, for sure, man. It's a funny ass story, really, dude. Basically, how it worked was my mom and my friend presented this shit to me the same way. That's why it's so ironic. They both basically said the same fucking analogy. But my mom told me, like, before I even had any music out, she said, if I'm gonna start making music, I gotta have my own style. And coming up with your own style is like coming up with a color you've never seen before.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, whenever I was making music, I was listening back like, oh shit, like I ain't never heard no shit like this before. Like I ain't never seen no color like this. This is my favorite color.
Right.
And I'm like, oh shit. So I'm my favorite color by default. So and it's funny as hell. Like it's a cool ass conversation starter. Like
No,
yo,
literally, I was like, I knew you were gonna have a cool story behind this.
yeah, for sure. Yeah. So yeah, really just my mom and my homie just present having a style is like having a color. Like it's like your own thing. You know what I mean?
And bro, that's dope. That's such a great way to start this interview because I was really thinking to myself earlier. I'm like, all right, his name has to have like some really cool like meaning, or there has to be like some crazy like story behind it, or something like introspective. So I fuck with that. And I was listening to Funeral earlier, and I was watching the video, and what I found so intriguing about it was that like it was just like you rapping about your own funeral, and that's something that like I don't know. When I think about my own funeral, it gives me hella anxiety. But you were like talking about like your mom and your friends and like your ex-girlfriends on it. So why did you decide to like do a record about like your own funeral?
Man, I hate to say it, but it's really just because like niggas are dying, you know. like, like it really just actually just makes me think like, what if I die?
Right.
You know. And, I mean, I've always been like real into that, like just like thinking about that type of future. And I think death's just such an inevitable thing, but it's so ironic because it's taboo at the same time to even talk about it. So I thought with everything going on now, whether that's social injustice, whether that's coronavirus, whether that's any type of crimes happening that have to do with murder, it's just literally something I think about so often. So I thought I would write about it, like, what if it happened? Like, I feel like this is how it would go. And the second verse is like, nah, this is how it actually went. Like, this is actually what happened. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I think
I was watching the video. It was like weird because you were in a coffin and your homies were like carrying you around.
Yeah. I thought it was hella dope.
Like, what was it like filming that? And then like, I can only imagine you putting in the call like, yo, guys, I need a coffin.
Yeah. Shit. Yeah, we got that coffin. We got a coffin. And
was it weird sitting in it?
It like on some omen shit, yeah. But I'm not gonna lie, like caskets are comfortable as fuck. Like dead people are hella comfy and shit.
Yo, but you said I could take a nap in there.
Yeah, no, it was hella comfortable. Like, you don't even want to wake up here. But honestly, yeah. It was a funny ass day because we just casted a bunch of people. I didn't know any of the people holding, but yeah, they had a lot of fun, and it was funny because some people like you could even see in the video like this one dude like couldn't really hold me up perfectly. Like he was like kind of like it was just funny watching everybody
because caskets they be heavy as fuck.
Yeah, they're hella heavy. But I'm glad how it turned out. You know what I mean? Like, they ain't dropping me, so it's cool.
And you know what? Like, and then when I was like, I was reading about like, your label and come up, and obviously, you're from LA, but you lived in Pittsburgh for a while. Now you're back in LA. I think it's so crazy because like I didn't realize that Rostrum Records was also, they broke Mac Miller and Wiz Khalifa. So I had to ask you this because it's do you feel like the like I guess the pressure of like living up to those names, or you like you're like, all right, I'm gonna beat to my own drum, like we're gonna do it this way, whatever.
I mean, I wouldn't call it pressure exactly. It's more like I'm just like hella grateful to even be in the starting position that they were in, you know, because growing up, I watched them turn into who they are and who they became, you know what I mean? So, yeah, it's just amazing to even be in the same position as those two dudes were, like, just based off of how much I looked up to them and just like the blueprint they followed. So, yeah, no, I don't really look at it as pressure, more so than like a gift. Like I'm even in the position to be pressured. You know what I mean? I try to look at it more like that.
Right, and like obviously, Mac Miller being such a Pittsburgh legend, and I feel like even listening to your project, I got like hints of like the inspiration from
Definitely.
like people who have been on your label before throughout the music.
Yeah, for sure, bro. I listen to Mac every day to this day. So.
Yo, 2009 is still like one of my favorite songs. Whenever I'm sad, that's the song I'll drive around to.
Yeah, bro. I listen to Faces like every night before I go to sleep.
Faces is dope, and
Yeah.
and so with this new album Velma that's out, right? First of all, congratulations on the album, man.
Thank you, bro. Thank you so much.
When I was looking at your YouTube page, I noticed that like a year ago you posted like a video called "Waiting on Velma." So like this album has been like done for a while.
Yeah, it's been done for 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
So why? I guess I don't know why the wait till now. Like like what was the journey with this album being like?
Bro, it was so much. Like it's so many arguments, so many discussions, so many agreements. You know, it was just a lot going on. Like with in house, me and the production trio I was working with, 1-800. We made all those songs from scratch, and we just like really like made it happen in that garage. And after I was presented with the opportunity to sign the Rostrum, because of that album, it made it make even more sense to just hold off on putting it out ourselves, because just to get that extra push and extra support was definitely the best idea for me. I honestly think the wait was just perfect. Like we just had to wait to get it to this perfect position, just really get it to where I wanted it to be, and I think that's exactly what we did.
And I 100% agree. I think like the album is dope. Another question I had about the album, since it's 2 years old, like, did you change anything throughout the course?
I didn't change any lyrics or anything, but there's definitely like differences in production and a couple like different like chord progressions or something. You know what I mean? But all in all, this is what the album was. You know what I mean?
That's dope, man. That's dope. And like this album is like it's mostly you. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like there aren't features. It's just you. And I kind of love how you just gave everybody like yourself. And I think I always love when artists do that, especially when it's like the first album on like their the record label, because like you're really just kind of like introducing yourself to my favorite color.
Exactly, bro. Like I just wanted people to know exactly like the type of like how personal I can get. You know what I mean? But I still have fun with songs like Hooray and stuff. But yeah, the Gold album really just to show like what a human can sound like on an album. You know what I mean? There's so many different emotions going into everything I do, so why not just put it all on paper and read it to the world?
So what do you like? I don't know. Where do you see yourself 5 years from now? Like, what's your plan after? I know the album just dropped, but I have to ask. Like, the album's 2 years old, so you've been done with this joint already. So, what's your plan after this, man?
I've been experimenting so much musically, especially since this COVID shit started, bro. Like I'm just making something new every day. So really, I'm excited for the album to be out, but I'm just as excited for like everything I have coming. I have so many ideas. I'm trying to get more like invested in comedy, so I want to make like a lot of like funny ass skits and shit. I'm writing a screenplay, just all types of entertainment, bro. All types of shit to just keep my head right. And I feel healthy mentally and physically. So definitely, bro. Just success and progression is all I see.
Dope, man. And you got this new Dale video out now. Very exciting. Are there any other visuals coming out?
Definitely, man. Right now, I'm in the position of trying to shoot one for Hooray. So that's gonna be the next video off of the album. A couple more videos, not specifically for this album. Like I said, I got a lot of like surprises coming. Like I got ideas for like comedy and other songs, all types of things. So yeah, more videos, but not. I can't tell you like too many specific.
You know, it's funny because I actually wrote down like whenever I listen to the project throughout the day because I'm really bad at remembering like names, especially if it's like something that I've been introduced to recently. I wrote down that "Hooray" was one of my favorite joints off the project, so I'm really excited for you to do this visual for it because that's dope.
Yeah, it's gonna be cute as fuck.
What do you mean? What's your idea for it?
Like I just really there has to be a lot of flowers. You know what I mean? A lot of colors, a lot of sunlight.
Like one of those big ass like sunflower fields or some shit.
Yeah, like it's gonna be cute as hell. Like it's gonna be fucking adorable. Like, I'm just excited.
That's dope, bro. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to everything else you're doing. Something else I've been asking artists during the quarantine. You know, I asked them to send a message to everybody watching this at home, whether it be their fans, friends, family, people that they've never met before, rappers, singers, creatives, whatever, who might any of these people who might be struggling during this time. Like what positive words or what message would you have to send home to the people right now?
Honestly, just say things are very hard right now. Like if you feel like things are hard, you're definitely right. If you're feeling a ton of anxiety, it's for a reason. Be happy that you're feeling that anxiety because that means that you're actually feeling something. There's a lot going on. I see progression and regression at the same time, but it's okay because that's yin and yang, and that's what life is. But at the end of the day, I just hope people find like the right moral ground and start doing for the world what they want people to do for them. Basically, you know, at the end of the day, I think everybody wants to be okay. Everybody wants everything to work out. Some people don't, of course, because they're in favor of something stupid, but, you know, we could just ignore those people. But yeah, man, I'm just really happy a lot of people are becoming aware of a lot of the issues that we have going on in our country and in the whole world. And I'm glad people are finally ready to listen to a lot of things going on. So yeah, as far as this COVID shit, you know, just stay healthy. Definitely keep following precautions. Definitely keep wearing masks. Definitely, you know, keep doing what we have to do until this shit's fucking gone. That's honestly all I can really say. Just keep being you. You know, keep being you. Don't lose hope. Don't feel like shit's impossible. Everything's possible as long as we're in it for the right reasons. So yeah, I hope everybody's okay.
Dope. That was a great message, man. I appreciate that. Let the people know where they can follow you at, where they can get your music, all that beautiful stuff. My favorite color. Let them know.
So follow me on Instagram at myfavoritecolor_. Follow me on Twitter at just myfavoritecolor. Check me out on Tidal, Spotify, Apple Music, literally every platform. Just at my_favorite_color. New album out, Velma. Check out my new music video, Dell. Everything is dope, and I'm gonna keep making dope shit.
Dope, man. Well, it's been such a pleasure talking with you today, man. I'm really excited to see everything you do next. Congrats on Velma being out. I know it's been a long road, bro, but congrats on the album being out, and I wish you nothing but success. And looking forward to doing this again for the next album.
Good show, bro. I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
There it is, y'all. My favorite color on the radar.
Hey.